Hello and welcome to Fall 2014 Calc 2 second semester Calc, the online version. My name is Chris Dressler. I will be your instructor for the fall. And I just wanted to introduce myself quickly and talk a little bit about this class, how it's going to work, just so we can kind of get to know each other a little bit. First of all, you may have heard rumors about Calculus 2 being hard. Well, Calculus 2 is hard. There's a lot of topics that are covered. They don't necessarily fit together as well as they did in Calc 1. And I'm expecting you to know all the stuff from Calc 1, like hit the ground running. I'm not going to spend any time on review. Secondly, I also expect you to know your trig very well, but you got a little forewarning about that. And I expect you to know your algebra very well. So Calc 2 is hard. There's a lot of material. It moves fast. The online class, I have the exact same expectations of you as I do for my face-to-face classes. In fact, you take the same exams, you take the same quizzes, you do the same projects, you do the same presentations. As far as the mathematics go, everything's the same. And for that matter, as far as outside of the mathematics, my expectations are the same. You're still going to have to do presentations, you're going to still have to do group review, all that stuff is the same. Now, I hopefully can set your mind at ease a little bit. I'm not going to be a real stickler. In fact, I don't grade your online discussion board at all. I know a lot of you hate that. I personally hate that. So I'm not going to grade that. But I think you'll find that even though I don't grade it, you're going to need it because Calc 2 is hard. Why are the discussion boards going to be important? It's very hard material, and in my opinion, it's too hard to do alone. So if you just want to curl up in your closet and work on calculus on your own, it's doable, but it's going to be a lot easier if you use the resource of your other students to help you with it. So where should you go to get help this semester? And you will. This is hard. Did I stress that already? This is hard. So you're going to get stuck on just about every problem set, every homework, every night. You're going to get stuck on something, so you need to get help. There are, at the time of recording, 12 of you and only 1 of me. So your chances of getting help from each other are much, much better. So if you get stuck on a problem, quick check the chat room area and see if there's someone else that's stuck on the same problem or that knows how to do that problem. Secondly, for those of you who are in Madison, I have office hours on the West Campus. There's also a great resource in the Math Center at the Truax campus, and I cannot say enough how useful it would be for you to spend some time there. So I'm not sure why you're taking it online versus face-to-face. Maybe it's a scheduling problem, whatever. But if you can get into the Math Center at the Truax campus, that'll be a huge help. Thirdly, and quite frankly, probably the least useful is to email me or chat with me or Skype with me. But between the fact that math uses kind of a different language, the QWERTY keyboard doesn't lend itself to mathematics very well. Math via email doesn't really work. And again, there's only 1 of me, and I have limited office hours. I've taught 3 other classes, three. So, I'm happy to help within my capability, but it's 12 against 1. By the time the semester starts, it's going to be like 20 against 1. So really, you'll learn more from each other than you will from me. One thing I'd like you to do right away is make a little video introduction of yourself. Why video? Because I want you to be comfortable working with each other and get to know each other. You can say, hey, not some random person in the interwebs who is taking the same class as me, but I want you to be able to comfortable meaning, hey, Josh, hey, John, hey, Andrew, hey, Paige, hey, other Paige, hey, Melissa, hey, Misty, know each other a little bit so you're more comfortable reaching out to each other for help, because you will need help from each other. I guarantee it. So I will make a video introduction of myself to kind of lead the charge a little bit, so you know what to expect regarding my video introductions. So I'd like you to do that right away. Thirdly, kind of my philosophy about how you learn this stuff is that, as I mentioned, you will learn more from each other than you will learn from me. You know, while I've taken a lot of math classes and I've used a lot of calculus and I've used a lot of mathematics in my profession over the years, there's still 1 against 12, and I guarantee that I don't have 12 times the education of any one of you. In fact, if we were to add up all the college credits taken, even all the math credits taken, all of you guys versus me, you guys have taken more math classes. You've spent more time in the math classroom. You've done more of everything than I have collectively. So I want you to learn from each other. One thing you're going to do every week is do a presentation for the class. You're going to pick a problem from the homework sets and you're going to present it to the rest of the class. You're going to say, here's how I did this problem. Here is where I got stuck, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to do some examples of that too, so you know kind of what I'm expecting and what I think will be the most helpful. Please read through the welcome letter that I wrote to you guys. Please read through the syllabus. It's really, really important that you read that stuff. Every year it happens that someone does something and it affects their grade, usually for the worse. And they say, yeah, I didn't know. Well, it's all in the syllabus. I write that stuff for a reason. I don't want to write a 10-page document. I compressed it down to, I think, 4 pages, but please, 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 please read and understand everything in the syllabus. That is the contract between me and you. If there's a grade dispute at some point, that's what we'll use to settle the dispute. That's it for the introduction. Thanks for listening, and there will be several more videos coming up regarding presentations and intros and whatnot. All right, we'll see and hear from you more later.